Alright, we'll do one more video, make it a full 15 minutes, right? So, to finish all this out, right? Like I said, Robert is refusing to do anything because Ricky's not going to enforce it, and he knows it. And Robert came to me one day in the warehouse, and he's like, yeah, Ricky's not as strong as Robert, the other Robert, for being our operations supervisor. And I'm like, or manager, I'm sorry. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, from what it looks like, I mean, he got fired as the GM, or demoted from being the GM, which in reality, like, if you make it to the GM position in a company and you let the entire building fall to shit, you shouldn't be demoted. You should be fired, and that should be on some kind of record somewhere. Like, do not hire this guy as management at all. Because once he became the general manager, this building fell all the way out of grace, man. And so, I don't know what else to say. We do know that this is happening. Everybody in the building knows it. And the thing is, it's like we have people like Mike and his little crew that he's like building inside the warehouse that are all like backing each other because they're all toxic, right? I called them hooligans the other day in front of Robert, and he told me that I didn't like black people because I said that. I'm not even kidding you. Like, this is my boss told me that I don't like black people because I called these guys hooligans. I said, look, they're down there hanging out like a bunch of hooligans. There was like 6 dudes standing, like hanging out, giving each other dap, like not doing any work for like 30 minutes. And what would you call them, right? Hooligans, bro. They're literally standing, like, at that point in a gang, right? 3 or more people is a gang, period. I don't care if they're black, white, yellow. That's the actual definition of a gang, right? Brought forth by the police department. So they're standing there just like doing nothing, talking and leaning on shit, and like, there's 3 or 4 guys down here working. Of course, it was me and my one trainee, which is the only other white guy. But this is after the shit that I posted on here last week happened, where they basically surrounded us and tried to cause problems for the new guy because they don't want another white dude in here, especially not a hard working one. So, dude, toxic.